Ever had an idea or thought about what the future would look like? George Orwell and his thought has been played out through our world many times. His book, 1984, displayed a constructive and perfect example of a totalitarian government. George Orwell's idea of this government later gets created in the real world in the 1979s when Iraq elected a man that went by the name Saddam Hussein. Orwell's thinking of the future contained a government that is centralized and dictatorial and requires complete subservience to the state. In 1984, the government has reached astonishing limits with access to everyone's thinking. They made a police service called the Thought Police. These people are the prosecutors and the governors of what keeps the government running for them to attain full power.
The regimes of Iraq in 1984 are similar through their citizens' lives, revolutions that took place, government style, manipulation of the people by the leader in government, and their use of secret police as a way to monitor their.
The Thought Police in 1984 and the Iraq Intelligence Service during Saddam Hussein's time were both secret services made to help the government establish full power by watching, tracking down rebellions, and prosecuting people that have done wrong to the government. The Thought Police used telescreens, and the IIS used high-tech gear to listen through the walls. In 1984, the government used a method of wiping the memory of the citizens to create the past and have the people listen to them all the time. While in Iraq, they established power by murdering the family members of the wrongdoers to explain to the people not to rebel or do anything stupid. They also listened overseas and created fake news to start wars and have the people believe them. In 1984, the citizens of the Oceanic are brainwashed into believing the government is always right. Common citizens are watched by the Thought Police through telescreens and are carefully listened to. In Iraq, there is a constant fear of speaking out against their leader Hussein. If caught by the secret police for talking down on a leader or planning a revolt, they would be taken to Iraqi prison camps. The government in 1984 and Saddam Hussein's government are both alike. This is because both are trying to get full power of the country. Both have private armies used to govern cities. Both terrorize and manipulate the people in order for their plans to succeed for them to take over the country. Winston and Julia's affair is what caused the rebellion in 1984 due to the male and female not being able to interact unless married. While in Iraq, the northern and southern Muslims and the Kurdish teamed up to take down Saddam Hussein's government. These rebellions both could have overtook the government, but due to the people being blinded and not seeing the truth, George Orwell envisioned a world with a totalitarian government who manipulates and lies to its people, kills anyone who goes against them, constantly watched over its citizens, and has a secret police to enforce its laws. The government of Saddam Hussein in Iraq perfectly portrays this vision through its government style, the way they treat their people, and the revolutions they